Hi guys. I'd like to wish everyone out there a very, 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 very potential coming up Merry Christmas. Today is Dress Up Thursday and I'm sitting here with my happy girl, Matilda. And she's already dressed up already. She came dressed up for Christmas. She's my Christmas baby. She has her elf. She's a super happy girl. We've been having lots of fun together. She's been giggling. I think that's all she does is giggle. I haven't heard a cry out of her yet. She's a smiley, happy girl. Aren't you, Matilda? Yes, she's a smiley, happy girl. I love her. I love her cheeks. I love everything about her. Her Christmas outfit is perfect. The house here in Nova Scotia is cold, so I got my heavy, heavy sweater on. I have been organizing a little bit out there, and I seen a documentary that I wanted to talk about, and I think I'll put it up here, but it was really interesting, really, really interesting. If you don't mind subtitles, it was about reborn babies, and I'll put it up there, and I thought it was interesting. You guys, if you want to watch it and let me know what you think. There was nothing negative that I seen. It was good. It was explaining reborns. There was a lady and her husband, both were into reborns. I think she said she had like 5, and then she was going to an artist's house. Maybe some of you guys know this artist. I don't know, because I don't know too many artists. I can't remember the location. Isn't that terrible? Anyway, she went to a reborn artist's house and to pick up another baby. Super cute, so sweet. She talked about different personalities of the baby, the reason why she has reborn dolls. Why did I think it was done in the UK, but it can't be, because maybe it's Germany or something. I don't know. Why guess, Belinda? Why guess? That's silly. Anywho, she got her baby, and she went to the reborn artist's house, and I guess the reborn artist and her son both do the dolls. It looks like they do a lot of dolls. Like, according to, just by looking at the documentary, it really looked like they do a lot of dolls. He was rooting, she was painting, you know. I thought I heard her say at one point, like, whatever kit someone wants, I just go down to my kits and get it and bring it up and start painting it. So she must have a huge collection already in her house. I don't know. It was interesting. And it just came up on my YouTube, because I'm always searching for stuff like that, right? You know? And so it was a nice documentary. Thinking about Christmas, I was thinking a little bit about, isn't this awful? I can't even see her nails right now because I don't have my glasses on. But I love how her fingers move a bit. You know what I mean? They're so cute. So yeah, it's really, really cold. We woke up to ice, freezing rain, ice all over the steps. Not driving anywhere today. Gonna wrap some things later on, I believe. And what was I gonna say? I have no idea. I'm so fantastic with the way I do things, and I can't think of what I was gonna say. Dogs are barking. I don't think there's anybody out there. Yes, thinking about Christmas and stuff. I'm thinking about some of my favorite Christmas moments, and I think a lot of it would be on a street, Elm Street. Silas is blowing into some kind of thing. Silas, stop that! I'm doing a video! He's blowing into something and it's whistling. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Silas! Stop that! What are you blowing into? Anywho, he's not listening. He probably has earphones on, so he can't hear a gosh darn word that I'm saying. Anywho, please ignore that. Yes, we lived on a big old house on Elm Street. It was really big. It was really cold in there growing up. I remember sometimes we went, we didn't have the oil we needed, and it was really, really cold. And without the oil, you didn't have hot water. And anyway, despite the fact that the house, when I was young, I said I hated it at the time. As an adult, I look back with such fond memories because I remember sitting at the top of the stairs. Well, a lot of times my brothers would come into my room and wake me up. I'd be like, because I'm older, they're younger. And then we'd have to wake our parents. We'd have to sit at the top of the stairs. We weren't allowed to go down. And I remember them sneaking down. We're trying to sneak down, and they're going down the stairs and peeking, and I can see stuff. And because you go down the stairs, and right there was the living room. And so we'd get our parents, and they would be having to get ready. I got to go to the bathroom. I got to brush my teeth. I got to do this. I got to do that. And I remember just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, it's agonizing waiting for them to get ready, right? As you could go downstairs. Or if you went to wake them up and they said, it's only this time. You have to stay in bed until at least this time. And we would get up at ungodly hours, like 4 or 5, And it was always fun. And I remember going downstairs. Well, I think my parents had to go down first, if I remember correctly. And they would go down, and I don't think you could touch anything. And when I was growing up, Santa never wrapped gifts. They just had little piles, and we knew which pile was which just by looking at the stuff, right? And or Mom would point it out or whatever, but they had to get their coffee. They had to do all this stuff and sit down. Dad, I know, would make a joke that, you're not allowed to do anything. You're having breakfast first, blah, blah, blah. And we'd be like, oh, no. And then anyway, it was the same thing every time. So much fun memories. Traditional things. We got a coloring book Christmas Eve with crayons usually, and a pair of pajamas. It was usually the same thing. And we would beg to open something on Christmas Eve. And our parents would finally give in. And then we'd say, yeah, we know it's just pajamas and coloring book. And they'd say, I think it was mostly Dad would say, because Dad was the jokester of the family. And he would say things like, well, I don't know if it is this time. I don't know what it is. It don't feel like that. I don't know. And I'd be like, yeah, it is. Oh, and they'd have us thinking it was something else. And sometimes we would beg to open a present from, say, a family friend if they gave us a gift. I remember a couple years, family friends gave us kids a gift. And so we were all excited, if we were allowed to open that Christmas Eve, anything to keep us calmed down on Christmas Eve, because it was always so exciting. And one of the fond memories I really like is opening a new baby doll. Opening the baby doll, taking it out of the box, and that smell. That new baby doll smell? She doesn't have it because she's different. But a new baby doll smell in a box. You take her out, look at her, and just, I love Christmas. I love my baby dolls. I love Matilda. Matilda loves me too, I think. She's so happy. But what kind of memories do you guys have out there? Do you have really good, fond memories? Other memories, they're not always perfect, but they're fun. We had a night lunch. Usually Mom Christmas Eve would come out with the little Christmas trays, and they'd be sectioned off, and it would have like I don't know if it was aluminum or plastic, and it would have a tray and sectioned off, and you should have hard candy, Christmas candy, ribbon candy, maybe some peanuts. A lot of times peanuts, you needed a nutcracker stuff. That's the time of year we got all those type of peanuts, and Dad tended to like those and crack them open, and different little chocolates, opening the chocolates up, looking to see what kind it is. And I'm saying a lot about Dad this time. Dad would look and go, okay, this one, you can have this one, you can't have, let me try. No, you can't try it. Let me try it. Put the whole thing in his mouth. And the way he ate things, I don't know how to explain it. It was like he was getting the first bite of food ever. Like, I don't know. I found it interesting. What else can I say? Just, I remember all the snacks coming out, and it was so exciting on Christmas Eve. That was something that Mom did. We got in our pajamas, the snacks came out, we watched some Christmas shows. Usually the shows we always tended to watch every year would hopefully be Scrooge, the Grinch, the cartoon Grinch, Frosty the Snowman, Garfield, no, not Garfield. Well, no. Charlie Brown's Christmas. Those sorts of things. We love them. And then, yeah, I'm thinking of some other movies I watched with my kids that weren't around when I was young. So, yeah, lots of fun. Do you guys have any traditions that you do or still do? Things change when your kids grow up, and it becomes something different. Well, I guess it's because you're not a kid anymore, so all that excitement of Santa is just sort of, yeah, not there. But anyhow, everyone, I want to wish everybody out there a happy, Merry Christmas. I am doing more videos, but I just feel like this is a Christmas day with In Love with Reborns, last Thursday before Christmas, and my baby dressed up. Matilda's still dressed up in her outfit. I haven't taken her apart yet. I think she's perfect. She's going to stay like this. And I hope all the next year coming up is fantastic and all your dreams come true. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. I got to go get Layla out. Can you hear the bells ringing? Ring, ring, ring. Let me out. Ring, ring, ring. Let me out.